How's it going, YouTube? This is Chandler, and I'm here with a introduction video to my new channel that I just made. This channel is basically going to be about cigars, pipes, just tobacco in general, and me doing reviews on it, and asking you, the viewers, about your experiences with the products that I'm going to be handling here. Now, a little background information. I am in Central Florida. It's hot, and it's humid outside right now. So anybody who's in the area knows what I'm talking about. I actually work at a cigar shop in downtown Winter Haven. It's called Cigars. If you ever get a chance, go check them out. They have a website that I'll put in the description below. Great guys, great place to pick up boutique cigars. And so I thought I'd start off today with my first video. I haven't picked up pipe smoking as an all-time hobby yet. I just picked up this pipe yesterday, actually, and some tobacco to go with it. I have about 3 bags of different tobacco. I bought it from a place in Lakeside Village in Lakeland, and it's house blends. One of them was Anniversary, which I have right here. It's like a cherry Cavendish, I believe, and another one called Midnight, which is a black Cavendish, and another one called a honey Cavendish. And I haven't tried the Midnight. I have tried the Anniversary, and I have tried the honey Cavendish, and I really like it. But coming from cigars to pipes is pretty difficult, because pipe is much more work. It doesn't really do good if you're impatient. A lot of relighting and stuff like that. But I've been having also a hard time with letting it rest for 24 hours. Considering that I just got it and I've only smoked it once. This will be my second time smoking it. So I'm pretty excited. I know there's going to be a lot of mistakes made along the way, but that's also why I wanted to video this. So if there's any pipers out there that want to give me some tips, advice, anything like that, I'm welcome to it. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this bowl. And from what I've learned, you're supposed to pack the first third like you're shaking a child's hand. That's what they said. I'm going to use my tamper. Okay, then I'm going to take the rest, my second, which is supposed to be like shaking a woman's hand. It's a little bit firmer for the next third. Then the last, which is supposed to be like shaking a man's hand, which is quite firm. Some of that excess tobacco. Tamp that in there, and it's supposed to be like right below the top of the bowl, I believe, about like that. Now this is the brand itself is a Serono. Take a look at that, Serono, and it's Italy right there. I was told by where I bought it in Lakeland, also from Edwards Pipe and Tobacco, and I was told that this is a machine made, but it cost me $35, and it's supposed to be a good beginner pipe. I don't really know much about them. I also bought this in a corn cob, because you can't smoke them within 24 hours. You have to let them rest or whatever. So I also have the corn cob for like an off pipe, so I can switch off to it, and I can also try out the tobaccos without having to worry about staining or anything like that. All right. Now that I have this all tamped down, ready to go, I'm going to take my matches here. Actually, first, yeah, I'll let that go. I was going to put the rest of this tobacco out of the way. Alright. Now, I've been told that you're supposed to, for the first light, you're supposed to just light it. It's going to be a false light. And you light it, the top layer of it, and it's going to go out. and then afterwards you're going to tamp it down so you can get all the ash down there or whatever, and then you're also going to light it again, and that one is supposed to be the actual light itself and just tamp along the way or whatever. But this is my second time smoking this pipe, so bear with me here. Here we go. Need another match. Okay. Go ahead and tamp that down. Okay, it's already going out on me, but that's okay. So I've gone through 2 matches so far. Let me give another good little tamp here. Okay. I have a nice, even looking coal here. It broke on me. 3rd match. Well, definitely getting a lot more smoke output out of it. For this blend, the taste of it, it's with like a cherry Cavendish or whatever. I'd say it's like a mild to a medium. Pretty cool smoke, actually. A little bit of tongue bite I'm getting off of it, which that may be a mistake I'm making, but smoking much better than it did yesterday, that's for sure. Now I'm actually expecting this to go out on me a couple times just due to it just rained here, so the humidity or whatever. Almost like a cherry, like a smoky, with a hint of cherry. That wood, almost like a oaky flavor, like a campfire, with a hint of cherry. Go ahead and tamp this down. Excuse the lawnmower in the background. Pops is mowing. Now, tamping it down, what it does is it takes the top layer of like an ember, like the crust of it, due to the coal and the ashes, and it pushes it down so that the next layer of tobacco can light. Smoking 10 times better than yesterday. I really enjoy this. Now, coming from cigars, for me, since I work at a cigar shop, I mean, that's all we do is talk about cigars, smoke cigars. So I'm pretty seasoned in cigars. But I feel that you shouldn't compare cigars and pipes. I believe that they're 2 whole different worlds. And they shouldn't be compared at all, just due to the fact that cigars are put together in such a different way, And I mean, you get the spiritual aspect of it when it comes to smoking anything, whether it be hookah, shisha, pipe, or cigars. But there's something about a pipe that's such a timeless aspect of it. It's just something that's very old-fashioned, But I mean, from what I hear, pipes are actually coming back. Hopefully they do. I'm enjoying it. And I'd like to see more of it. Great smoke output I'm getting from this too. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get rid of that that lawnmower sound. It was kind of annoying. But I'm about 15 minutes in. This pipe, it went out on me once so far, but it lit up pretty well. Especially due to the weather conditions. But yeah, I'd like to see tobacco advertised in a different way. I mean, it's not that it's not that bad. And I mean, it's very enjoyable. I've never once in my whole time smoking ever said, "Man, I could really, I need a cigar right now, or I need pipe or whatever, hookah or whatever right now." There's no addiction aspect to it. That's cigarettes, and that's cigarettes are disgusting. There's nothing in this whole world like fine tobacco. And I enjoy it. I love every aspect of it. From the spiritual part of it, the rituals that you go through when it comes to lighting your cigar or your pipe or whatever. And I think that it needs to be more of an aspect that's public. I'd like to get together with some people, whether that be through YouTube or through any kind of social media or anything like that, and get together and just and talk about this stuff, because it's very important. And from what the FDA is trying to do with cigars right now, it's ridiculous. Or you got Washington's case. Tobacco is illegal in Washington. Marijuana isn't. That's kind of odd, don't you think? I mean, you would put one of America's first cash crops, being tobacco from the 1600s, and you're just going to throw it away for marijuana. But that's a whole other subject. I'm not going to go there. Really enjoying this pipe, and it's about to go out on me again. I'm going to see if I can bring it back though, without having to relight it. Nope. It's wanting to go out on me. That's alright. We'll let it sit. Anyway. But this tobacco itself, here, I'll give you a little pinch of it right there. I guess it's called a ribbon cut. And the smell of it is just awesome. It smells like cherries. Now, the smoke, it's more of a very smoky you get the cherry aspect of it, but it's not in your face cherry. It's not an aromatic, I guess, as they would say. And it's very enjoyable though. It's definitely a lot more complicated than a cigar. It's not as complex, just due to the fact that it's a single tobacco, and the cigars, it's you judge it by the third of it, the different rolls, and if you know cigars, you know what I'm talking about. But there's something very old-fashioned about it that's enjoyable, from smoking a pipe. I'm going to relight this. This will be my 6th match. So have matches handy if you want to start smoking pipes. Woo! Tongue bite like crazy. Ow. It's good though, even though I have some tongue bite from the heat of it. The bowl's not hot. The smoke is not hot. This is decently strong tobacco. It gets hot when you're lighting it, but other than that, it's cool smoke. Now I know with the quality of pipes, as you pay more and more and you get more quality handmade pipes and such, you won't have to light as often, or if you start developing what they call cake, which is a carbon layer from all the ashes, from the burns in here and in the bowl itself, and it creates like a little dime-sized little layer. It's supposed to keep it a dime size anyway, thickness of a dime or whatever, and it insulates it, helps keep the briar cool and still be able to smoke just as good. Very enjoyable. Have a drink handy for this one. Really dries out the mouth. But coming from tasting tasting cigars and all the wrappers, the different shades of the wrappers, whether it be Connecticut, Maduro, Habano, Candela, Natural, anything like that, the tobacco, the taste itself in pipe tobacco that is so different. There's almost like a fresh feeling to it, like a just picked. Well, I know cigars are aged for a very long time, but there's something about pipe tobacco that just makes it seem so much more there, And for me, that's enjoyable. I enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. A little poker here. Go ahead and get that ash layer mixed up and we're going to dump it out. 1 second. Alright. Since I got that back, I'm going to go ahead and tamp it down. It's out again. But that's okay. That's how pipes can be. Now, go ahead and do my third relight. It's a patient thing. You have to be patient to learn how to smoke a pipe. And I mean, as the more I smoke this, it's going to get better and better. It's going to get more insulated. It's not going to, it's not going to want to go out as often. The weather sucks right now. That's another thing. Tongue bite every time. Painful too. That's something a cigar smoker will never have to go through, is bad tongue bite. It's okay though. Have a nice little ash going on in there. It's hot. It's enjoyable. I enjoy it. And pipes, they have a collectability to them. I have a humidor at home. And for me, my cigars don't last very long because if they sit there in a glass case and I'm looking at them, I want to smoke them, and I usually do. But when it comes to pipes, this is the collectability of it, and some pipes out there are just gorgeous. They're just beyond belief of how accurate and amazing and creative these artists can get with their pipes. I enjoy that aspect of it too. It's definitely a hobby that I'm going to continue to do and get better at. And continue to enjoy. Whew. That's another. It seems like that's another way to get it going again. Cover it up a little bit. Start puffing on it. Just put a little bit of oxygen through it. You know, leave a little gap between your fingers or whatever, and it seems to relight it pretty easy. All right, I'm about to run out of time. Thank you guys for watching. Keep checking out. I'm gonna update some videos. I'm gonna do cigar and pipe tobacco reviews. I have plenty of stuff to review, so I ought to be making videos quite a bit. And shout out to Dagner Performance. I really like his videos. You should go check him out if you're interested in pipe smoking. He has awesome pipe smoking videos, and from the videos that I've seen, he also lives in Central Florida. So if you're watching this, Dagner, hit me up sometime. I'd like to learn from the master. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Catch you later.